everyone, my name is Gabby and today I'm going to go ahead and take you through a really easy recipe for a gluten-free bread. I know it can be really intimidating for some people, but hopefully this won't be too scary. So let's dive right in. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and wake up our yeast. We're going to proof it. So I'm going to fill this up with actually 60 milliliters of warm water. Okay, so here we have 60 milliliters of warm water. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some agave. You can also use sugar, honey, or maple syrup, but I really like the taste of agave, so I'm going to use that. Just 2 tablespoons. And we're going to go ahead and add our yeast. For yeast, we're going to use 1.5 teaspoons. And we're going to go ahead and set it aside to let the yeast do its thing. Let it activate. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and combine all of our dry ingredients. We have our dry ingredients here. We have rice flour, we have tapioca flour, sorghum flour, and we actually have something called psyllium husk. So here we have 260 grams of brown rice flour, 80 grams of tapioca flour, 60 grams of sorghum flour, and here are just 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. It might not be. Give this a good stir. Just to make sure that it's all combined. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to our wet ingredients. So I'll move this to the side. So here we have 300 milliliters of water. It can be just normal temperature. We have 3 eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and crack these eggs in here. Next up, we have my friend apple cider vinegar. We're going to go ahead and add just 1 tablespoon here. We're going to do the same for olive oil. Let's go ahead and add that here. We're going to add about the same for olive oil. 1 nice tablespoon. You can add a tiny bit more if you want to. Okay, so next up we have our last step. We have our dry ingredients, we have our wet ingredients, and over here we have our yeast, which is beginning to bubble, a very good sign. We're going to mix everything together. So let's see. And you can go ahead and mix this up. Okay, so once you finish letting it mix all up for about 2 minutes, you are ready to let it rest for an hour. No touching. While you're letting that rest for an hour, you can go ahead and butter and flour this. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and put some vegan butter and some flour around here so that it doesn't stick. Your batter is going to be very liquidy. It moves around quite a bit, no big deal. We're just going to pour it in here. We're going to put this in the oven at 355 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll leave it in there for 45 minutes. So I let the bread cool for 5 minutes in the loaf pan, and then I took it out and I'm leaving it to go ahead and cool down the rest of the time until it's completely cool. And when it's completely cool, then I'll go ahead and cut it, but it looks really yummy already. Okay, so we've let it completely cool, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So let's see what happens here. Okay everyone, I hope that you enjoyed this wonderful gluten-free bread recipe. If you try it out, please do leave me a comment. Like this video, subscribe if you want more content like this, and the biggest compliment you could give me is sharing with a friend. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!